all the girls. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Red, back at it again with another video. So we are currently in the closet because it doesn't even matter why we're in the closet, and I am finally sitting down to tell y'all about how the internship is going. Child, this past week and a half or whatever has been absolutely crazy. Today is March 9th, right? So this is actually intern week. Like, this weekend is going to be our campaign weekend, our campaign day, doing a whole bunch of stuff. So let me take you back to the beginning of this portion and explain y'all what's going on. So for the people that do not know and that did not watch part one, if you have not watched part one, please click up wherever it is and watch part one of Life as a Marketing Intern so you can just get some background information. So after you watch that part, come back here. We are now in our groups, right? And the whole point of this internship program is to create a campaign, right? So what Jalen does on like a everyday basis, normal basis, she creates marketing plans for her clients, right? So she's booking photo shoots, she's booking hair appointments, nail appointments. Well, she's probably not booking all that stuff, but she's making sure all that stuff is together for her clients, for the campaigns. She's getting all the props together. She's getting all of the clothing together, the mood boards, all those things, right? Okay, cool. So with this program, that's what she wants us to do. She wants us to have like an insight of like what her life normally kind of is. So we had to come up with the whole campaign concept for this idea that we had. And I'm going to put our idea on the screen because I can't remember it at this moment. This is our idea. She gave us 3 ideas to choose from. This is the idea that we chose. And then we had to go and create 8 or 9 different pieces of content ideas. So like a carousel, a reel, a whole bunch of different things, like 8 different pieces of content that is telling the story of the whole campaign, right? So we come up with the idea for our campaign. So we're thinking that this is like in a video, right? Like full beginning to end, this is what the video is going to be. And we're thinking that the campaign fully is going to be like a reel, right? Or like a series of reels to explain our idea of the campaign and our idea of being in the room, etc., right? Cool. So that was like the first homework assignment. So we all get on the call. We all talk about all of the different content ideas. We're picking out the different content ideas. Everybody has different ideas. We're like, hey, we like this one. We like that one. Explain the full setup, right? Cool. Next homework assignment, we needed to actually get on a call again, and we needed to come up with what types of photos we're going to take for our campaign day. So initially, again, my group thought we were doing everything in like straight video, but then like we're an hour into our call, which is on like this night. We didn't think we was going to be on the call this long, and we actually need to be on there for like 2 more hours, but like just couldn't be on there 2 more hours. Like, it was just so much going on, right? It was like a Friday night. So an hour into the call, like, we had a realization that whatever we were currently planning at that moment for the campaign shoot, it was not as right, and we had to kind of, in a sense, start over. When I tell you the anxiety, the fear, like all of the negative thoughts that you could think that could have happened or whatever in regards to us as a group and individually was happening on that call. Like, there was a lot of miscommunication, there was a lot of ups and downs, there's like really craziness, because this is something really, really new that we not understand. This is like something like, what is going on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So there was a video we had to watch that explained like what we needed to do. I did not have time to watch the video, but I did look at the slides, and that did kind of like put me at a disadvantage because I did not hear a lot of the things that Jayla said. That is on me. That is something that I will take full responsibility of. And there were other group members that did watch the full video and things like that. So it's like everybody was not on the same page, but we ended up getting on the same page, right? So there's going to be a room full of photographers. There's going to be a couple videographers there. So we had to come up with about like 8 different pieces of campaign photos that we would actually be getting pictures of on that day. So I had to come up with all these different ideas, and these photos have to basically like have like be related to the actual full campaign. So we're not taking pictures that were going to be like still photos of our full campaign as like what we thought was going to be in the video. They just have to be related to the campaign that we're doing. So that was a lot, trying to come up with all the different ideas. And then we had to have like a hero photo, and that was going to be like the main photo that was going to represent our entire campaign. Then we had to come up with, you know, different other photos. And then we had to come up with reels on the inside. Then we had to come up with like real ideas on the outside. Then we had to come up with video topics for this and video topics for that. Like, we were putting so much energy and so much time into what was supposed to be submitted. It was actually crazy. So we had to submit it on whatever day it was submitted, and it took a lot. Like, it was the most challenging thing that we have done so far. And what made it even more challenging is that we had basically like a wrap-up call in a sense with Jalen like right after. So say it was due like on Monday, and the calls that she scheduled with each group was on like Tuesday. That's not the right dates. I'm just saying. I think they were due, I think the assignments were due on Saturday, and then she wanted to start having calls on like Monday, but we can only meet on Sunday, which is great. We was actually one of the first groups, I think if not the first group, to meet with her, which I'm really, really grateful for. She thought that she was going to be meeting with the groups for like 15-20 minutes. We was on that Zoom call with her for over an hour. It was absolutely insane. So we get on the call, and she's asking us, can we walk through some of the concepts that we were thinking, you know, to paint the picture for her to be there. So she's giving her notes, and she's also like, hey, so we're also not going to have time to do half of these things. I wanted y'all to create all these ideas, but we're only going to be doing half of them. Initially, I was like, so we didn't spend so much time. We just spent so much time going through this stuff, in this stuff, whatever, and like half of it's just cut. It's like, nope, not doing that. Nope, not doing that. Nope, not doing that. And I'm like, okay. So we ended up not having to do all the concept ideas, right? Like I said, it was like 8, 9 of them, and it got cut down to like 3 or 4. Truly, like literally cut in half. So we are now finalizing the prop list, things that she said she was able to bring, things that that we have to bring, make, etc., things like that. So we're getting that prop list together down. So she's giving us, okay, this is everything that y'all need to get, this is everything I'm gonna get, here's the full list. Make sure that you guys have your outfits together for the entire campaign day. Make sure you have your pajamas together for the pajama night. Make sure you have this together, make sure you have that, like, you know, all the things. So I'm like, okay, cool. So now we're on to we got the campaign stuff together in a sense, right? There still are like a few open items, like makeup brushes that we have for like a shoot that we want to do, and I think something else, I'm not sure, but that is one thing that is still like open-ended. And everything else I was able to get or already had, and someone else was able to get something additional plus whatever Jalen's already bringing. So we got about like 98% of the props together. Great. Now let's move on to our actual campaign day outfits. We had like a mood board for the whole outfit to how we want to look. It's supposed to be like business casual chic in a sense, but in the brand colors. So like a white-ish type of top, and then like orangish, yellowish type of bottoms, right? I already had a full suit. I'll put a picture of the suit that I have. It looks more yellow on camera, but it is more of like an orangish yellow. And I already had this suit, and I actually can still wear it, period. So I was like, in my brain, I was already gonna wear that suit anyway. I did not intend on buying a new outfit for this weekend whatsoever. Now, buying a new outfit or outfits for the August event, which I'll get into, completely different scenario. But for this weekend, I'm like, okay, great, I already have a suit. I just need to wear like a shell, a white top, and then I'll be fine. So as we're talking about the type of outfits we want to wear, luckily my suit / my pants are already a part of the aesthetic that we're going for. Great, amazing, because I'm not buying another suit. I'm not buying more pants. I'm not buying more clothes. That's just not what I planned on doing in regards to this weekend. Am I buying other stuff that's unnecessary? Probably so. But when it comes to the clothes, No, like clothes are very, very important to me in regards to how much wear I can get out of them. And I just did not have enough time to decide, okay, if I go and buy a one-off pair of pants or skirt or whatever it is, am I actually going to wear this again? Or am I just wearing it for this thing? I had too many question marks in my head. So I was like, okay, I'm not buying anything, which is okay because my suit worked. It's like my suit was still fine. Cool. So we're all talking about the outfits. The outfit conversation is still like a lot of question marks and things like that because people's stuff isn't coming. Fashion Nova playing with people, Amazon playing with people. Mind you, at this point, we only have a week and a half until the weekend. Time is flying by. Like once we got accepted into the internship program, internship weekend was 3 weeks from that point. So now we are a week and a half into the internship, and we are in a week and a half also away from campaign day, meaning that everybody needs to have all of their items for campaign day. Campaign day is on Saturday the 14th. I leave to Atlanta on the 12th, meaning I need to have my stuff half a week before everybody else because I'm already going to be in Georgia. So yeah, so got the outfit and stuff together. I already had like a shirt that I wanted to wear, but I was like, let me go and see if I can go just look for some other stuff at the mall. I don't really go to the mall here in Tulsa, but I went to the mall to try to see. I'm trying on so many different shirts. Y'all, it's crazy. I go to the mall. Honestly, let me sidebar. I go to the mall and I realized there was a man following me as soon as I got into the mall. The man was so weird and creepy looking. It caused me to text Brandon, and he ended up being on the phone with me for the rest of the time while I was in the mall. And I didn't even finish being in the mall because we ended up having a tornado hit the city of Tulsa and they had to evacuate the mall. So I was only in the mall for like a little bit over an hour. That's fine though. So back to the mall. So I ended up walking into multiple different type of stores. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a white top that will match my pants. I have my pants with me. I did bring my jacket, but I left my jacket in the car. I could have brought my jacket with me, but honestly, I think it ended up being fine because I wanted to find a shirt that I could wear with or without the jacket. Because on campaign day, we're going to be taking a lot of photos, doing a lot of stuff in between, and we also have to take headshots as well. So I wanted to get something that I could wear with or without the jacket. So I was like, I'm gonna just leave the jacket in the car. I feel like if I'll be able to wear it without it, I'll be able to wear it with it. Don't know. Still haven't tried on the jacket with the shirt. But if I can't wear the jacket, I'll just wear the shirt. Like the shirt is literally fine by itself. The shirt I decided to get, my bad. So I'm going to the stores. I'm going to all different stores. I go to Gap. I go to Windsor. I got a whole bunch of different stores. I ended up going to H&M, and H&M had a couple white shirts in there that I feel like could have looked nice, but with my body type and my build and my torso and my chest, it just, different shirts fit different ways. So I ended up finding like a peplum type of shirt, and I know that they're like bringing peplum back. Peplum was like really, really big back when I was like middle school, and it was really more for like the more heavier set or thicker plus size girls, and that's like the type of clothes that they created for them. So in my brain, that stigma was still there, but at the end of the day, that was the best fitting shirt that I tried on that entire day. Like I went to Express, I went to Macy's, I went to Dillard's, I went to JCPenney. Like that was the best fitting shirt that entire day that could still fit the vibe, and I would most likely probably wear again. So I didn't get the shirt that day because again, we had to evacuate the mall. I was already in other stores. I left it there to just obviously go and shop. I don't want to just buy it. I ended up going back to the mall a couple of days later, and I just went to go buy the shirt. They only had one in my size. I knew somebody wasn't going to go get that shirt in the 2 days that I didn't purchase it or I was out the mall. I went back on, I think I was at the mall on Friday. I was at the mall Friday evening, and then I went back on Sunday to get the shirt. Cool. Now I have my full outfit for campaign day. I got my full suit, jacket, and pants. I now have a shirt. I'll bring a backup shirt that I have that is honestly too big, but I just have a backup shirt just in case. And then I will have my heels that I wear all the time. I don't know where the heels are. They're somewhere back here. Excuse this closet. It looks a mess. I know it may not look a mess to y'all, but y'all, it's stuff everywhere. So cool. Got the outfit. So now we have our full campaign of what we're going to be, what our full story is. We have our campaign photos of the things that we're going to be taking and getting captured on Saturday. And now I have my outfit. Now we're talking about hair. Y'all know my hair is red. My hair stay red. It's not red right now because I'm not dyeing it until right before the wedding. But I was like, okay, cool. I've been wearing this wig. I'll place the wig right here. I've been wearing this wig the last couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, cool. What if I made like a little bit longer type of wig just to do whatever? So I have some bundles and a closure that I've been having for years from like my old business with by Red. And I'm like, oh, I can finally like do something with these and blah, blah, blah. So I started to bleach the bundles so I need them lightened so I can color them, right? I bleached the bundles. I bleached everything. You know, here go a clip or whatever. Me bleaching the bundles and yada, yada, yada. And after I get done bleaching them and then wash out whatever I washed out, I'm like, I don't have time to make another wig. We leave on Thursday afternoon. Outside of all the other stuff that I have to do, which I'm going to tell y'all, I don't have time to color another wig. So I said, okay, we're not making another wig. We're wearing the bob. There's nothing wrong with the bob. I love the bob. We're wearing the bob. The bob is going to be bobbed, and me and Robert going to be in Atlanta. So that's the hair. Everybody else is wearing some type of straight, whatever type of hair. Everybody's going to be somewhat cohesive, right? Cool, cool, cool. Great. Love that. My hair is going to be red. My hair is always going to be red. I'm never not going to wear red hair. No one had a conversation about that or had a problem with that. I'm just saying my hair is always going to be red. So cool, got the hair together. Got the makeup together. The makeup was another thing, right? I don't wear makeup. Not because I don't want to. I just literally don't know how to. That's actually something I plan on doing like this year, is actually teaching myself how to do makeup. But I did not teach myself before my birthday. So I try to get a makeup appointment, things like that. That was a whole bunch, like going back and forth, this and that. So I just went ahead and booked with one of the girls in my team. She's like, hey, this is this girl that I know her really well. She's actually kind of retired right now, but she's willing to do our makeup. She's actually doing the model's makeup, you know, X, Y, and Z. Do you just want to have an appointment with me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said yes, because trying to look up, I don't have the capacity to try to research and look up a makeup artist in a city that I do not go to often or do not live in, and then trying to figure out the area, stuff like that. No. She asked us to get hotel and or Airbnb accommodations in Buckhead / downtown Atlanta, and that's exactly what I did. Trying to find anybody else on the outskirts of whatever it may be, I don't have time for that. Like, Brandon's going to be driving me around, dropping me off at different places. I don't have time for that. And I know he hates wasting his time, and he honestly hates traffic. He really, really does. So I'm trying to make his life easier when he's dropping me off and things like that, whatever. So the girl who's doing our makeup, she is literally less than 10 minutes away from the campaign shoot. Awesome. Love that. So I'm going to wake up on Saturday morning, put on my clothes, go get my makeup done, wait for my friend to arrive because her appointment is after mine, and then we're going to go to the campaign day together. Great. Love that. So not only do we have the full campaign and what we're going to be doing, we have all of our shot lists. I have my outfit, I have my hair and makeup. Cool. Great. We have all the things. All of that happened within a week. All that literally happened in a week. So got all of that stuff together. Great. Now we're moving on to Sunday, which is the intern dinner party pajama propaganda. Girl, what? The pajama night dinner party. We have to have matching pajamas. Okay, great. I was like, hey, let's order pajamas and I will customize them, aka I'll put some HTV on it with our logo, etc., and go about it. So this is the photo of the mock-up I kind of came up with. These are the pajamas. This is everything. And I'm like, hey, cool, great. This is what we can do. Everybody's like on board with that. So I ordered 3 out of the 5 pajamas for people who did not want to try them on, including myself. So I got all those ordered to my house. They were supposed to be here on Friday, but it was a tornado. So they was like, oh, they're going to be delayed till Tuesday, which is tomorrow. But then once Saturday came, they was like, oh, they're going to be delivered today. It was just like a little tornado, girl. Cool, got those pajamas. Now, I'm still waiting on 2 other pajamas from the 2 other ladies. They wanted to try theirs on and get the correct size sent to me. Awesome. One pair is supposed to be delivered today and the other pair is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Awesome. Love that. Already made the decals for their pajamas. All we got to do is iron it on, put them in my suitcase, call it a day. Love that. Cool, we got the pajamas. Do we have shoes / slippers? No. Are we going to have shoes / slippers? I don't know if that's going to happen. If they end up doing that, somebody else is going to have to order them and bring them because I cannot. Cool. So we have that together. And I'm also going to get like my accessories together for the pajama night as well too. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do like some different type of earrings or get like some bangles. I also have like this orange like swimsuit cover up that I normally wear with like swimsuits or like other things. So I may like bring that because it kind of looks like it's a robe, but it's not a robe, you know, or whatever. Jazzing it up to where it's like, oh, okay, cool. This is red style in the pajamas, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So we got the pajamas. What else? We also have a intern call tonight, and I actually forgot about the intern call. This is going to be our second call with every single group on the call together. So we've had a couple calls. The very first call was the orientation call with everyone, and then we had a couple like group calls, group meetings, and then we had the meeting with Jalen last week. Tonight is supposed to be our last group call before intern weekend, and they're going to be having all the photographers on there. Then we solidifying all the campaign stuff, everything that we need to do, I guess everything that we need to bring, everything we need to prepare for. All those things are going to happen tonight. I honestly forgot about the call. Everything's been going so crazy. I forgot about the call. Another reason why I forgot about the call, because this week literally starts birthdays inside of my household. Brandon's birthday is on Wednesday. The 11th is a holiday to me. So in my brain, I'm like, I need to have everything done by the end of the day on the 10th on Tuesday, because Wednesday is a full holiday and Thursday we leave. So I literally have less than 48 hours to get everything done that I need to, if there's anything extra, which is literally today and tomorrow. Like, so we have that call tonight. Whatever happens on that call, great, cool. On top of all that, I'm extra. I am a person whose one of their top love languages to give to people is gift giving. So I decided I wanted to make a little mini care package for everyone in my group. So not only am I creating all the pajamas and getting all the pajamas like iron on, decal, I'm making custom shirts because y'all know how I am. So I am literally making a black shirt where it's going to have like our logo probably in the corner. It's going to be like the sticker version where it's going to be like the white outline with like the orange on the inside. I think that'll be super cute. And then I'm also going to do a orange version, and I'm going to put our entire logo across the chest. So that's going to be really cute, because we're going to get white shirts from Jalen, and it's going to have like the marketing and mimosa stuff on the front and our logo on the back. Cute, love that. But I wanted us to have like our own type of shirts. So again, we're gonna have an orange version and a black version, not to wear during the weekend, not to do any of that. It's literally just to have. I want people to be able to have something that I created in their possession that's just like a love language for me to give. Not only am I making us 2 additional shirts, I'm making everybody some type of like plaque / coaster. I don't do epoxy or anything like that, and I wasn't trying to learn to do it for this, but I did create another type of sticker decal, and I did put them on these wood panels that I did customly paint. So I painted these orange and yellow, and then I made the custom sticker decal, put it on there, make sure that was glued down, and then I just sealed it with some Mod Podge, aka glue, aka whatever you want to call it. Sealed it with some glossy Mod Podge, and then I'm gonna give it to everyone. Now again, of course, if I had epoxy and stuff like that, then I would truly like seal it and make it into like a full coaster and stuff like that, but I'm not doing that. So hopefully they'll just have it just to have like memorabilia. And yeah, so that is also what I need to finish completing today. I need to make sure that everything is sealed correctly. I need to finish making both the t-shirts, and we had to also buy an iPad case for like the campaign. And she was like, hey, buy a yellow iPad case. I could not find like a really simple plastic just slap on iPad case. So what I decided to do was I bought a clear one because I'm extra, and I was like, I can just paint it. Girl, so I painted it orange and yellow, and it's actually currently sealing right now. I put some Mod Podge on it, and it's going to be sealing so it can stay like that. And we're going to use it for the campaign. And then after the campaign on intern night, I'm actually going to take a Sharpie with me, and I want everybody to either sign it or their Instagram name, whatever it is. Like, I want them to like all sign it so I can just have it as memorabilia, because how cool would that be? You know what I mean? And then like I'll come back home and I'll like reseal it again. I'll just always have that. So there's a lot of different things to do. So again, it is currently Monday at 12:30. I'm recording this video because this was the only time that I had some time to just like record this part of the video. And there's gonna be a lot of overlay videos. So hopefully I was showing you guys like the shirts and the mini coasters and like all those things. And maybe I'll even put a clip of us in the meeting later on here. Don't know, child, but it is insane. It's literally been 2.5 weeks since we have joined the internship, and I think about it every single day that I'm so glad I did not try to be an employee of that other company, because it wouldn't have worked out. So yeah, that's the update currently right now. So like I said, we got that meeting tonight, and then this week we're going to be preparing to go to Atlanta. So hopefully maybe like the next part would be me packing, getting everything together, and us finally touching down in Atlanta. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. I actually have like a full like YouTube plan of how I want to do stuff. Yeah, so we'll see, because I also got like other Atlanta content that has nothing to do with the internship, because again, well, if y'all do not know, like I said, Brandon's birthday is on Wednesday, my birthday is next Tuesday, so this is actually our birthday week. And the weekend that we're going to Atlanta is actually our birthday weekend. So this trip is going to be double as birthday weekend plus business intern weekend. So it's a lot of stuff that we need to do. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to give y'all a really crazy quick update of how everything is going. And yeah, we're going to see how the rest of this week, this month is going to be in regards to the internship. I'm still so grateful for this opportunity. I'm really grateful just to kind of see how things are when it comes to like a marketing strategist and other things like that, trying to figure out if this is something I want to do or don't want to do. I don't really think this is something I want to do for like my own business, and like that's perfectly fine. But I also know it's a little bit different with me living in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just such a smaller city, and just the opportunities of to do some of the things that Jalen does just doesn't make sense for like small city. But like a bigger city like Houston, Dallas, something like that, very attainable, very doable. So we'll just see where God takes that. But I've been doing a lot, been learning a lot, been creating more relationships and connections with people, and that's truly what I want. So I'm very excited to see how everyone is, meeting everyone in person, getting to know everyone. Like, it's gonna be really cool and really great. So I'm really grateful for all of this so far. So yeah, that is it. I hope y'all really enjoyed this second part of life as a marketing intern. It is crazy. Like, I know I don't have any like super tangible things to show y'all yet, because the things technically aren't created yet. But once we get in Atlanta, the YouTube video is gonna be crazy. Like intern day 1 day 1 and 2 is gonna be 2 separate videos. I already know. Like, it's gonna be just too much. It's gonna be too much, but I'm grateful and I'm excited. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. And for the people that do not know, last week I did hit 21,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are currently at 21,071, and when I made this photo last night, we were only at 21,047. So I'm very appreciative. I know where the subscribers are coming from. It doesn't really matter where they're coming from or why they're here, but they're here, and the numbers still mean everything to me. So yeah, I'm grateful for every one of y'all. Thank you for editing red here. I thought I was gonna end the YouTube video like right there, but I didn't, so we're gonna continue. Okay, y'all, so we actually just got out of our call. I think I took a picture or something or whatever. I'm gonna put the picture right here. But we just got out of the call, and it was just giving some ground rules of what the campaign day is gonna be, what some of her rules are, what she's expecting from us, you know, timeliness, manners, cleanliness, all of those things. So yeah, we need to have another mandatory call with our group before Saturday. Today is Monday. We're gonna meet tomorrow on Tuesday after, it's gonna be 7:30 my time, which is cool because I already have another meeting for Epsilon, which that's a whole nother thing. I'm doing a whole nother thing. So I have 2 meetings tomorrow night. So the second group meeting is gonna be tomorrow. So we need to fully iron out what our full campaign day is gonna be. We still have to iron out when we're gonna do our outside reels, etc. Get all that stuff together. And what else? Yeah. I think I showed y'all clips of me doing all the shirts and everything like that. Let me actually show y'all the shirts as well. Okay, so these are the shirts. Let me fix my exposure. These are the black shirts. So I did it to where it was like in the corner instead of like all across the chest. So it's everybody's shirt. Those are like the pajamas. This is everybody's sizes, and there's one over here. And then the second shirt is the orange shirt with the full logo across the chest. It looks so pretty. Shout out to my girl Mara for making the logo. Yes, and then these are the pajamas. Let me show y'all. It's like I'm confident somebody else is gonna have these pajamas, but hey. So these are the shorts, same logo as you can see. And then this is the top. And we got these from Amazon. And this is the top. So different corner than like even here. But like I said, this is our sticker version. And then this is just like the logo by itself. Super cute. So I'm actually getting ready to iron on another patch for this pair of pajamas, and then I'm gonna have another pair of pajamas tomorrow that I have to finish up, and then that will be it with all of my work. This is the stuff I was telling y'all about earlier with like the iPad, and so I painted this the iPad, and then these are like the mini little coasters I was telling y'all about. I don't know if y'all can like really see that. Hold on. There we go. So you can see it's like a little glossy. I need to finish sealing the edges. Like this edge isn't sealed, that edge isn't sealed, but like this side and that side is. So I did them all like slightly different. That one is diagonal. This one is up and down. I got a little orange at the top, but it's okay. This was also across horizontal, but like orange at the top instead of at the bottom. And then the other one diagonal. Oh no, I got some black down there. Oh gosh, I need to fix that because I don't like that. But and that's the other one. I didn't make one for myself because I just didn't feel like I needed one for myself, but I made one for all 4 of the other girls in my group. So, and then this is the iPad case that I was telling y'all about, that's going to go on my iPad when we're there for the campaign day. Hold on, we're losing focus. There we go. So it's like all nice and glossy. Like I said, it was just clear, and I painted this. I love a good ombre. I love a good like gradient, so this is really great. And that's just a bag of things that I'm gonna need. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna finish up doing these pajamas. I also pressed out the pajamas as well because it had like a lot of wrinkles and stuff. So I'm gonna iron these out, put on the decals, and then eat because it is past 8 o'clock. Should not be eating this late, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna make me some tea before I actually eat, so my food will just digest a lot better. And yeah, then we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. I'm gonna end this video after tomorrow, after our last like group meeting. And then, yeah, then we are getting ready to go to Atlanta because I think I'm also going to try to see if I can pack tomorrow too. If I can't pack tomorrow, I'm for sure packing Wednesday during the day. Are we packing Wednesday? Because I don't know what we're going to be doing for Brandon's birthday, to be completely honest. So, yeah, but I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow when we have our team meeting. Editing red again. So I did not come back when we had the team meeting. We ended up having a really, really good team meeting. I'm already in Atlanta. I'm already in Atlanta. I'm already in my Airbnb. I'm just gonna catch y'all up on day one of the intern week. Like, I literally have everything already together. I'm actually gonna put a time lapse over what I'm talking about and stuff like that, or I may have it in the next part. I'm not sure, but I didn't really film an outro for that video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Intern week is really, really crazy. Atlanta is really, really crazy. I'm just really grateful, really happy to be here. So yeah, hopefully the music that's playing in the background does not get me copyrighted. I'm praying. But yeah, so y'all, it's about to be insane crazy. Like, I have so much content coming. So yeah, I love y'all. God loves you so much. He is so proud of you. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye.